Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, hello. Pratik Shri, hello. Very, very good evening. Very good evening. Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna, Sat Sri Akal, Salam, Jai Janendra, welcome, 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 welcome to the class. Hello. How are you all? How are you all? How are you doing, everyone? So it started. Yes, yes, yes. Join class as fast as possible. And today, it's a very interesting day. Very important, very important. Yes, yes, yes. How are you all, first of all? How you all are doing? Fine, fine, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Good to see that. I'm also perfectly fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm absolutely doing good. And this is the very first class, and I'm, super excited. You can see that. I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm overwhelmed, everything, all kinds of expression you can see over here, and I'm super happy. I hope you are also doing the same, right? You have the same kind of feeling. Correct, correct, correct. Okay. So if you are absolutely fine, fire emojis are required. So just what are you waiting for? Yes, yes, yes. Hello Vedant, hello Pranoy, Rashmi, Pratik Shri, Pranoy, Ojasvi, Mehta ji, Pranoy again. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good to see you all. Good to see you all, first of all. Yes. So today is the very first class of Victory Batch, and this is the big day for everyone. Correct, 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 correct. Good. So before starting, yes, yes, yes. People are joining. Yes. Good, good, good. Welcome, Rupali. Welcome. Okay, okay, okay. How was class ninth? How was your class ninth, first of all? Tell me. How was it? How was your experience? How was your class ninth? The academic year. How was the experience? It was good, okay, okayish, bad, poor. How was it? Because last year for me it was wonderful, right? It was a roller coaster ride for me. If you ask me, like I taught like so many students and I had fun, right? Not great, like Pranay says, not great, not bad. It was okay, okay, nice, 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 nice. Okay, fine. Did you realize one thing? Did you realize one thing? Because you people are from the ICSE board. Most of the students, when they move from class 8 to ninth, they found some sort of difficulty in the syllabus. Did you feel the same? Did you feel the same kind of, that jerk while entering from class 8 to ninth? Very good. You had good time. Aaron is asking, I want help to pass class 10. I'm there. I'm there. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will take like all the pain, dog, dard, asu, that kind of depression, anxiety, low, everything. We'll keep outside the class. While taking the class, we will be super energetic, right? So when you are feeling, low, what do you have to do? You have to show your dumbbell, okay? And like show your muscles. Yes. Like I'm powerful than you. You have to tell your pain. You have to say these words to your, the reason behind whatever, reason behind your lowness. Correct, correct, correct. At starting little bit you felt difficulty. So this is what generally happens when the students are moving from class 8th to class 9th. That jerk generally you feel. You also felt the same. And almost the similar kind of jerk you will feel in class 10th also. The reason is very simple. In ICSE board, this kind of jerk, if you are feeling, that has to be there because syllabus is comparatively difficult. Syllabus is comparatively difficult, and hats off to you because you opted ICSE board. Hats off to you all because you opted ICSE board, because in most of the students that you will find from the CBSE board only. Most of the student you will find from the CBSE board only. And comparatively, as when we talk about syllabus, in case if you had, had a discussion with your fellow or neighbors, whoever, belonging from CBSE, they would be happy. My syllabus is easy. My syllabus is easy. But I'm telling you, I'm a huge fan of ICSE students. You are having great aura. You are super intelligent. Only you can do it, and this is why you are here. This is the reason you people are, already enrolled in that, because there are so many perks that you will be benefited because you are an ICSC board. Yes. How many of you agree on this? How many of you agree on this? Yes, with the fire emoji, with, anything you can write in the comment box. Agree with that or not? Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, hi. Yes or no? Yes, please. Sometime, the bachan sap comes out from the vocal cord. Sometime it happens, right? This is for ICSC board. Ayush, Ayu Thakur, like, okay, okay. So there is a one interesting fact, in case if you have noticed from CBSE, or from the senior ones, right? So there is one thing that, this is going to help you out, and that one thing is, because you are going to study that syllabus which is related to class 11th. Generally in CBSE student, they do not have to, they do not get chance to review class 11th topics, whereas for you, this is the great opportunity, this is the good time where you can learn something here, and in class 11th you will be relaxed sitting back on the chair, you know leg on another leg, and you will be like, okay, this is what we have already completed in 10th. That is the beautiful thing that, you will be feeling. Right, right. This is the most beautiful part of ICSC board. This is the most beautiful part of ICSC board. And count on my words. Count on my words when I'm saying this. To you only. Just look at those chapters. Compare JEE medical syllabus of 11th and 12th. Those who are going to opt PCM or PCB. Just look at the syllabus and you will find that you are going to learn so many things in class 10th. Yes. So is this going to helpful? Is this going to be difficult? Is this going to give you an extra burden? Answer is no, 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 big no. So we are having Elizabeth over here, and she's saying that, sir, I'm in class 9th, but our school decided we should study twice 10th standard. And this is one of the amazing thing a school can do. This is the most beautiful thing. The reason is, in case if you are starting your preparation, because since last 4 or 5 years I was preparing students, those who were in class 9th, I was teaching them class 11 syllabus. To class 10th I was giving them class 12th syllabus of physics, and amazingly they are good. When they entered in class 11, they were so happy. Sir, I was already aware of the syllabus, and this is going to be happen with you also. Right, right. So initially 5-10 minutes I will be discussing about what you people are going to get in victory batch, and after that our syllabus is going to start. Probably your schools have been started, you might have gone through a bit of the syllabus, but from zero level I'll take you to the top. From zero level I will take you to the top. So let me tell you about me. My name is Victory, sir. Oh, okay, so the batch name is Victory, my name is Vikash. So this is almost same. So this is Vikash 2027, you can say, or Victory 2027, and physics will be taken care by Victory, sir. Okay, generally students call me Laddu, sir. Sometimes they call me Vicky Bhaiya, and for you, I'm going to change my name only and only for Victory batch. This is going to be Victory, sir, for you. It's a new name. It's a new name. Victory, sir. Is that okay? Did you like that? Did you like that? Change my name. Change my name right away. Just write down in the comment box if you like this. If you like this. Right? So from now onwards, you will call me Victory, sir, because we are in victory batch and we have decided to win. We have already decided to win. Correct? Correct? Yes, no, please. Yes, no. Okay, how many of you got like 80%? Okay, one interesting question. Thank you, my dear. Love you. Thank you. Okay, how many of you got 80-90% in the last class? 80-90%. 80 to 90%. It will be shared soon. Like this week, you will be getting classes on YouTube. From next week onwards, you will be getting like the complete classes on app, right? Yes, 96. I got 96 when? It was like previous birth. When I got 96, 81, 96, wonderful, wonderful. 78.2, that is very good. 86, 94. In fact, in case if any student who already secured 68, 70% also, please welcome. I welcome you all. I welcome you all. Manya, 67%, like Pranav is having 67, minus Manya 60%. Even if you are scoring 50 or 60%, this is the place where you will be, where you want to be. To be very honest, this is the place. The reason I'm going to declare right away, the reason I'm going to, discuss, that is going to help you out. Class 10th is going to be your one of the finest class. Finest class. Are I'm not making you jealous, to be very honest, because see, those who are scoring good, they will be attaining the same kind of marks. Maybe they will secure more in the final board. But for you, this is the time where you have to wake up again, where you have to prepare hard, and you will be in that category. So congratulations to you in case if you scored comparatively lesser, and this is just a number. This is just a number. First of all, so I welcome you all once again in the victory batch. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the class. First of all, what you will be getting, and before that, yes. So complete ICSE syllabus will be taken care of. Complete ICSE syllabus will be taken care of. Of which class? Class 10th, of course. You people are in class 10th. You people are in class 10, so complete syllabus will be taken care of. Which subject will be taken care? Science, physics, chemistry, biology, everything will be given. Mathematics, English, social science, which means you have already covered the 360-degree approach of your syllabus. What else? Classes will be conducted on PW app. After like whatever will be my second class, that will be conducted on application, and you will be getting PDF notes of the class. Sir, what is the use of PDF notes? So those who know, wonderful. Those who do not know, by any chance, let me tell you, it will be helpful in the revision. So do you have this habit? Do you have this habit by chance, like every day when the class gets over, like do you revise your notes? In case if you don't, from now onwards, you have to do. From now onwards, you have to do. The reason is very simple. Once going to sleep and waking up again, the concepts will be gone. Only the very few things that you would be able to remember. So you have to revise. You have to revise it, without taking any break. Right? Kind of, not every day, so make it a habit. Maybe you also may do one thing, like for example, you have studied like 2-3 subjects today or 2 subjects today, so next day you can revise, or try to revise on the same day. Right? Computer is hard. We feel that like you people are good in computer, you people are good in IT, you people are actually good in tech. So that is one of the reasons. A computer you cannot see, Aaron, right? Out of syllabus question for board examination in this batch. See, in case if additional questions would be required by the end of the session, you will be getting everything. Right, after the class you will be getting DPP on app. SST teacher already I have revealed. We have already revealed, so you can go to the batch launch. You would be able to see that. Fine. Timetable you will be getting very soon on the community channel. So these are the very common questions. So I gave all the answers. One of the interesting question, Lalita Srihari asked, that competency based question. I'm coming to that. Wait for a while. So first of all, in every class I always tell like what are my commitment, because you are having some sort of expectation from me, and I have huge expectation from me as well. So what are these expectations? First of all, I will be covering complete syllabus, which is your requirement. Done. Good. Second, questions from notes. So sometimes the students are asking, sir, are you going to leak the paper? I am not. I am not. But I will be teaching you. I will be covering all the concepts, all the chapters in such a way like the paper will be coming around that notes. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. No, no, no. I will be teaching only physics. You won't regret it. Fine. Fine. You are going to love physics. You are going to love physics. Yes. My heart is beating. Yes, my heart is beating. Why so? See, I'll try to make the concepts very easy for you. I'll try to make the concepts very easy for you. Since last 16 to 17 years, I am doing the same thing and you will be benefited with my experience. You will be benefited. Next, all types of questions. So your answer lies within here. So you will be benefited with objective type, subjective type, assertion reason, and competency based questions. CBT, competency based questions. So this is what you will be getting. So you do not have to worry about, Satya says I hate physics. By the end of this class you will start to love it. By the end of this class you start to love it. That is my commitment. But you have to stay, you have to wait, you have to learn everything. Whatever I am going to say, you have to be here. And after the class, in case if you don't like it, blame me. Deal. Done. Done. Are you agree on that? Right. Right. Agree. Satya. Right. Perfect. Perfect. What else? Improvement in the performance. Why I am saying this? Because on the next slide, I will be taking some promises what you have to do. Yes, I'm challenging you also. I'm challenging myself. Yes, it is a challenge for both of us, Pranoy. Right. So I am going to teach well. You have to study well. Okay. If you are capable enough, if Pranay, you people and the other students who are sitting right here in the classroom, if you are capable enough, challenge me, I'll challenge you, and all together we are going to win this game. Done. Done. Deal. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Motivation. I'll keep you motivated. I'll keep you motivated. I don't want to see my students, sir, I cannot do that. Sir, my marks are coming low. It's okay. Let it be. Let it be. I'll take care of that. You can directly connect with me in the mentorship sessions. We can together improve your performance. Right? Do not donate 500 rupees. I'm getting good salary. Perfect. Study method. So one of the student asking like I love physics but I'm getting less marks. So during the classes, during the batch, I will be also explaining you how to study well so that your marks will get improved. I will change my name if not. You're not required to change any name. The only, by getting marks, that would be enough for me. You just only have to show me, sir, you asked us to promise. That was the deal. I succeeded. This is my marks. I will be one of the most happiest person to share sweets with you on your result day. Right, right. So whatever doubts you are having, you can write down in the chat box and I am there. Fine. So these are my commitments. 7 reasons. Thala for a reason. Thala for a reason. Fine. Fine. So what are the promises that you have to give me? These are the promises that you have to give me, and these promises are, you have to follow the process. Whatever I am going to tell you, you have to follow this. Syllabus will be completed by the end of October, November. Right. Planner you will be getting. Right. So you can ask your doubt. You can write down in the chat box. Whatever doubt you are having, write down in the chat box. I'll take that. Rely on the teacher. You are already, depending on your school teacher. Apart from that, I would highly recommend follow one teacher, and that teacher is going to help you out. You can, if you are here, you will be relying on me. I will be helping you out 200%. I will be helping you out. I guarantee that. But you have to rely. You do not have to jump to the other teachers again and again. That is the requirement. Third, you have to revise every day, or in case on the alternate day, you have to revise. We have to respect each other. So I respect you all. I call you Laddus because I pray Laddu Gopal, Sri Krishna Bhagwan. So I am considering you as a Laddu. So that Laddu Gopal, I'm considering you as a god for me, because without you, I am a teacher, I am nothing. Right? Without you, I am nothing. So we have to respect each other. We will respect each other. We have to pay respect to the people around us. So please maintain the decorum of the comment section. Believe in yourself. So trust yourself and write all the test, so that we can check our performance. We can analyze where you are actually making mistake. And once it is done, your job is done, your marks will be fine. Your marks will be fine. What are the topics that I am going to take? First of all, just make your commitment. Write down in the chat box. Write down in the chat box if you are ready with the promise. Write down I promise in if you are ready. Write down I promise if you are ready. Let me see how many are ready. How many people are ready to take this class? Let me see. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you. Same, likewise. Generally, fortnightly we take test. Okay. Yes, Darshika. The shortest path covered by the object is displacement. That is the answer. I promise. Okay, Pranav. Okay. The chat is running like rain right now. Wonderful. Okay, promise. See, if I'm taking promise and you are giving promise, I won't let you, move to the other path. If you are doing so, you will be cheating yourself. And if you are stick to that promise, you will be part of this my personal hashtag. You will be my physics paglu. Done, done, done. Ready. Shall I start? Ready, everyone? Are you guys ready? Yes, I can see so many promises. I want you to be here in the classroom till the end. You will definitely love this, right? As I told you, like fortnightly, generally this is the pattern of test. So the topics that we are going to take today, maybe you already familiar with. In case, that is wonderful. In case if you're not familiar with, this is my duty. I have to take you from zero to the top. So if you know this, please stay calm. Those who don't know, please participate. And everyone, if you are all going to participate, I will be loving it. Fine. So force I will be taking, then types of motion, then moment of force, and then couple. Let me tell you, in class 11th, these topics generally appear in when you prepare for IIT JEE or NEET. I will be not speaking in Hindi. The reason is very simple. We are on PW English medium channel, so I will be speaking in complete English. Unfortunately, I cannot speak in Hindi. I know Hindi, but I cannot speak that. Fine, because of the limitation of the channel, and that is the requirement of the channel, because there was a huge requirement. Like, we want class in English. So I'm starting my lecture. So that is the very first thing, that is force. What is a force? Have you played this game? Tug of war. Dam laga ke haisha. Have you played this game? Have you ever tried this? I am bad in this. Truly, I am not good at this. I have played this game once and I have fallen down. Since then, I stopped playing this game. I stopped it, completely stopped it. Right. So, what is force? Force is nothing but the push or pull of a object of force. The push or pull of an object. I should rather write it push or pull of an object. Push or pull of an object. What exactly it is doing? So in class 9th, what you have studied? Can you tell me, please, about force, about the laws of motion, about the second law of motion, if you can recall? About the second law of motion, if you can recall, can you please tell me what was the second law of motion? Can you please tell me? Anyone? What is the second law of motion? It was So force is directly proportional to the rate of change of momentum. That was force. So that was the rate d by dt. That is representation of rate. And this was momentum. Remember, generally we write momentum as mv. That was the force that you have studied in class 9th. Force equal to ma. Force is my ma. Right? Right. Yes. P is equal to mv. That is momentum. Wonderful. Wonderful. F equal to ma. That was the final answer to this. That was the final answer to this, and this is what you had studied in class 9th. So force is the push or pull of an object, which means if an object is carrying mass. So consider this person. If you consider this person, I don't know why I like this guy right over here because of his, bald hair, bald head. So this person is carrying a mass and carrying the object, and the object starts to move with velocity. And it took some time. It took some time. So that is why we can completely say that. So when there is a mass, applied on an object, the object will be, getting some sort of velocity, and it will take some time. That will define complete force. That will define complete force. Right? Clean cut, clean cut shave from here to here. Clean cut shave. So that is F equal to ma. F equal to ma. Yes, we are also familiar with the units. We are also familiar with the units. What was the unit of force? What was the unit of force, dear friends? What is the SI unit of force? Yes. What is the SI unit of force? You know about it. Yes, it was Newton. Newton, represented by capital N. Newton. Or there was one more unit. There was one more unit. One more unit. What was it? kg, meter per second square. Remember or not? Remember or not? Yes. Yes, Newton is the SI unit. Newton is the SI unit. But when we go to the CGS unit, it is going to be dyne. 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 Okay. When we are discussing about dyne, tell me 1 Newton is equals to how many dyne? I will clap for the one who is going to give this answer without googling it. Yes. No joule, Mayank. No joule, it's Newton. And the smaller unit would be dyne. Yes. Yes. What is the relation? What is the relation between Newton and dyne? I'm not talking about dyne. It's a dyne. It's a dyne. Wonderful. Clapping for Srihari. Aryan also. Pranay, you just mistyped it. Wonderful. Wonderful. 1 Newton is equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne. 10 to the power 5 dyne. Wonderful. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Very good. This much you already knew. I believe that. Those who are not, it's okay. Those who are not familiar, it's okay. But this is the basic which is actually required. This is the basic that is actually required. Now the point is, what are the effects of force that we generally see? What are the effects of force that we generally see? So we can say that, sir, force can move a stationary object and can stop a moving object. Sir, how can you say that? Let's take an example. Let's take an example. I have this object and let me throw it up. Okay, what is going to be happen? It is stopped in my hand. After falling from upside, after falling from the ceiling, from a height, when I took my hand beneath that, or at below of it, so what it is going to do? The moving object stopped. And you have already pushed someone in your childhood, na? Generally you are doing this with your younger ones, so you just push them. So when you are getting pushed, what kind of force that you feel? Because you are standing still, when someone is going to push you, you will be like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, right? So this is the very first point, that force is really helpful to make a stationary object as moving object, or to stop a moving object. That is point number 1. This is what force can do. This is what force can do? Force can change speed of moving object. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. RCB is going to play. RCB is going to play. Virat Kohli will be playing a shot, right? Straight away for a boundary. So what will be happening? The speed of the bowler's ball, he will be hitting the shot with a different speed, right? So force can change the speed of moving object. The speed can be changed. In case if he is going to play a defensive shot, the ball is going to stop. The ball is going to stop. Point number 3. Yes, wonderful. Force can change the state of motion and shape. Yeah, yes. The points are there. Points are there. Force can change the direction of motion of the object. Yes. So Pratik, this is for you. So 7 number is going to play helicopter shot, right? This helicopter shot. So the ball was coming straight. The ball was coming straight towards the feet. And what Thala did? He just played a helicopter shot, and the direction of the motion of the ball changed. This is what force can do. This is what force can do. What else? Force can change the shape of an object. You know about it. In the birthday parties, you are just blowing off the balloon. You are blowing off balloons, right, in the birthday party. So when you press it, the shape of it gets changed. The shape of balloon gets changed, right? Ansh, welcome to the class, right? So when you press it, so the shape of the balloon gets changed. And there are so many things. Like for an example, I'm having a paper glass. If I'm going to apply force, this is going to crush. The shape of this glass is going to change. Now it is completely flat. Is that clear? Yes or no? Is that clear? Everyone, the basics of class 9 so far we have discussed. Clear? Yes, thumbs up. Yes. Clear? Yes. Done. Shall I move ahead? Fourth point, shape of an object. See, I just gave an example of that glass, no? That is one of the example. But it returns back because the material of the balloon is having that elastic property to regain its shape. But if you are going to continuously hold it with some sort of force, it will remain in that shape. Right? Good. So the types of motion that in our syllabus, from here onwards, our actual syllabus is starting. It was meant to be thrown, Nidhi. This is why. Thank you so much, Manya. Thank you. Okay. Now the topic is types of motion. Now in the types of motion, from here our syllabus actually starts. There are two kinds of motion that we are going to study in class 10th. There are two kinds of. One is linear or translational. You might be familiar with the linear, straight. One, unidirectional means linear. Unidirectional means linear. So when the object, for example, this is the car. Okay, let's make it. So there is a car. So this is moving on a road. This car was supposed to move on the road. This is your road, right? So this car was supposed to move on road. So it is moving from this position to this position. So it is moving from point A. Okay. It is moving from Chepauk to which stadium? Chepauk to which stadium? Where you want me to take this car? Chepauk to straight. let's take it directly to the hotel, right? Let's take directly to the hotel, right? Right. So Chepauk to hotel where the team is staying, so the car is moving in this particular direction when it is moving in a straight line, when the object is moving in a straight line. Wonderful answer, Mukta. Wonderful answer. Wonderful answer. Rupali is taking from Chepauk to NM Stadium, Ahmedabad. But that is not a straight road, na? That is not a straight road. So unfortunately, we are taking just from Chepauk to hotel. Right? Right? I think this looks more realistic. That is the only reason. If you want to take it to the any other stadium, I'll be happy. That is completely depending on you. So when the object is moving in a straight line, that will be a linear motion. Rotational motion, that is the mystery. This is a mystery, and this is what we have to learn today as well. This is what we have to learn today as well. So starting with the very basic, that is linear or translational motion. So look at this ball. Like it looks like orange, na? It looks like orange, na? Okay, considering this is a ball. Considering this is a ball. Do not consider it as an orange. You do not have to eat it. Okay, so consider this as a ball. Consider this as a basketball. Okay, fine. First of all, what is linear or translational motion? According to the definition, because you have to write answers in the textbook, na? You have to write answers. So, according to the definition, when the force acts on a stationary rigid body, so this ball was kept rigid on the surface. This ball was kept rigid on the surface. But I am who? Who I am? Who I am? I am Ronaldo. I'll do shoo. I am going to kick this ball. I am going to kick this ball. So the force will be applied. So the push will be applied by kicking it. What I'm going to do? I'm going to apply a force. I'm going to apply force. Fine. So in which is free to move. So this is free to move. It can move from one position to another. The body starts moving in a straight path in the direction of force. So the ball starts to move, and it will be reaching to this particular point, possibly this particular point. Now the ball has reached from this position to this position. This is called linear motion or translational motion. Pushing a ball lying on the floor. Simple. You can even drag a box directly. For example, if I'm having this, the entire surface, if I'm going to provide force, and if the bottle is moving in a straight line, that is a linear or translational motion. As simple as that. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Everyone? Right? Fine. Good. Good. This is one of the example. You are going on road, pushing the ball, pushing a box on the floor. These are all the examples of linear motion. Any problem till here? Any problem till here by any chance? Clear? Fantastic. This is something that we need to know. We are coming to that. Rotational, I would not recommend exactly for the ball right now. I am not going to recommend that. Indira. Elizabeth wants me to repeat. So the simple thing is, if the object is moving in a straight line, that is called linear motion. Simple. But from here, look at this. Rotational motion. So in rotational motion, see, there are two kinds of motion that generally you would be able to see. One is circular motion. One is rotational motion. Did you get the idea what is rotational and what is circular from here? Anyone? Just think about it. If I'm having a thread, I'm having a stone at the bottom of it, if I'm going to rotate, it will be going like that. This is called circular motion. But if I'm going to move in that particular manner, rotational motion. Rotational motion. So what are the things that is required to learn in this? If a body is pivoted at a point and the force is applied on the body at a suitable point, so that is the pivoted point. This point is the pivoted point. You want to see? You want to see the example? Another example of rotational motion. Okay, let me just give you an idea. It is not, first of all, it is not at all necessary that the object will be completely circular or symmetric. Completely circular or symmetric. It can be of any shape. It can be of any shape. Right? Right. For example, this book, if you look at this is rectangular in shape, not symmetrical, not square, not circle. Correct? Pivot means, for example, if I'm going to place or mark a pin over here, if I'm going to rotate it, this will be the axis. This will be the axis, and this is going to revolve. This is going to revolve. So exactly how it will look. So I'll try to find the center of this book, and this will be like, in case if it is going to fall down, please don't laugh, huh? Otherwise I will cry. Let's try. Yes, this is rotational motion. This is rotational motion. I have provided an axis, and the book is revolving. The book is revolving. This is called rotational motion. So I have provided an axis. This is what it is. Correct? Correct? Clear? Clear? Circular motion is something like, for example, you are running on a circular track. You are running on a circular track. This is a circular track, and you are running over here. That is circular. Do you have any axis over here? No, you do not have any axis. You are just running around this circular path. This is what the circular motion is. Whereas the practical example I gave you, the rotation, fan. Have you seen a fan? Fan, hawa, air, fan. That is one of the example of rotational motion. There is a one axis and the blades are running around it. Blades are running around it, or the rotating or revolving around it. That is what the rotational motion is. The wheel is moving along with the car. The wheel is moving along with bike. This is what it is. So you can see there is a wheel which is rotating and moving in the forward direction. That is the pivot. That is the pivot. But the important point over here is the force that you need to provide, that should be the perpendicular force from the surface. Perpendicular force. Sir, what if I'm going to provide any other force? It is not going to work well. Let me just give you an example. If I'm going to apply this force, this is going to fall down. This is going to be fallen down. But when I applied a perpendicular force, what I supposed to do? I'm just providing an axis and I'm providing a force perpendicular to this surface. Just have a close look. Perpendicular to the surface. It starts to rotate. It starts to rotate. So we are required a perpendicular force. So the rotation of the earth is also rotational motion. Of course, we know there is an axis. We know there is an axis. But the thing is, in our daily life, how we would be able to see that? So we need to see different examples. I will be giving you that. And first of all, we need to understand there will be a complete rotation. There will be a pivot. 3 points are required. 3 points are required. There has to be a pivot in between. The wheel will be rotating and there will be a force, tangential force will be provided to it. Is that clear? All 3 points clear? Perpendicular force required, then only there will be a motion. Yes, otherwise the other force will be slowing down the speed. Maybe if you are going to apply force from here, consider this is a force. Is this wheel going to move? No, it is not going to move, bacha. Not at all. Not at all. So when you get the good speed, maximum speed, so you need this kind of force, the perpendicular or the tangential force. This is why it is necessary. This is the point from where we can get the maximum value of, or the maximum, perfect rotation of an object. Clear, clear, clear. Yes, yes, yes. Steering wheel is one of the example. Correct. Correct, correct. This is one of the example. This is one of the example. Great. You're going good. Just give me a second. Yeah. So what I explained over here, so that is the requirement. See, what if the surface is, not symmetrical? That is non-symmetrical. Consider this is an object. Consider this is an object, but there is a point where we are going to provide a pivot. This is the point where this is the point, that is the pivot point. Right? Right? So over here we have to provide force, perpendicular force, perpendicular force. In that particular manner. In that particular manner, we have to provide force. So that is the pivot point, and this distance and this force should be perpendicular to each other. 90 degree. 90 degree should be perpendicular to each other. Got it? Got it? So the force that you are providing and this distance, this particular distance, this force and this is making 90 degree. 90 degree. That is the requirement. That is the requirement. Yes, yes. Once if this is done, so in fact even the shape is uneven, non-symmetrical. In that case, in fact the object can be rotated, but the only thing is you have to provide the perpendicular force. Clear? If you are asking in class 10th what tangent is, I will be, getting a heart attack. Tangent is something where the line passing through a circular body or through a circle, passing through only or touching at one point only. As simple as that. At one point. At one point. So I was saying that if the body is symmetrical like a wheel or non-symmetrical, there will be one pivot point. Let me write it P. This is pivoted point. The force which is required to rotate, that will be perpendicular to the distance from the pivot point to the applied force point. That entire 90 degree is the applied force. No, this distance and the force, the direction of force is making 90 degree. Making 90 degree. Just consider you are having, that what we call it as fidget spin, that spin. Na? So what we do to make it, to make it rotate much faster, we provide force like this. So it rotates very fast, very fast. It rotates very fast, right? Right? Yes, yes. This is one of the example. Now talking about moment of force and torque. So people are, the students are talking about moment of force and torque. So torque is very simple. First of all, torque is defining about this rotational motion. So torque, that will be represented by this symbol. So you have to turn the leg of T. You have to turn the leg of T, and this is called as tau. This is called as tau. 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 That is the representation of torque. This is the representation of torque. We are not going to consider any other angle. Rudra, we will be taking only 90 degree. So in case if there is a change in angle, we have to do some sort of mathematics. So Coming to that, coming to that. Just wait and watch. Wait and watch. So torque is the force applied multiply by perpendicular distance. Force applied multiply by perpendicular distance. This is what torque is. This is what torque is. Clear? Clear? You can even write it as R cross F, one and the same thing. No problem. Whatever distance that we have taken from the previous figure, like this is the total distance from the point applied by the force and the total force. So that will be the multiplication. This will be the multiplication. Clear? Clear? What will be its unit? What can be its unit? Its SI unit. Anyone? SI unit. Did you know about this? Did you know about this earlier? Like in the school, have you gone through this particular topic? Have you gone through this topic or not? Anyone? Okay, so the SI unit, so the unit of force is Newton. The distance will be measured in meters. So the SI unit will be Newton meter. Is that clear? Is that clear? Wonderful. Wonderful. Very good answers. R is the distance from the pivoted point to the point where you are applying force. For example, this is the pivoted point. This is the pivoted point. I am applying force over here. So this distance, this particular length will be considered as the R. This particular length will be considered as R. If this is the pivoted point, then that much length will be considered as R and force applied. Simple, perpendicular force. Clear? Clear? Everyone? Yes, no? Shall I move ahead? Shall I move ahead? Good. The question is, what are the factors affecting turning of a body? What are those factors which is actually making the object turn? Why the object rotating? What exactly has happened? So here is the answer. So the answer is the magnitude of force applied. First of all, force. Second, the distance of the line of action of the force from the axis of rotation. Yeah, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were actually talking about. If this is the point, I have to take R. This is the force. So this force and this distance, they are making it, moving it in round in shape, or rotational motion will occur. Correct? But question has to be there. You are learning physics. The question has to be there. Sir, if this kind of force is going to apply, I don't want to apply this particular force. I don't want to apply this particular force. I want to apply my new force. This orange colored. What is going to be happen? I would say, beta, you do not have to take this as a distance. Now you have to take this as a distance. Sir, why? Why should I change my distance? Because from this particular point I am getting 90 degree. Okay, so I have to check from where force and distance from the pivoted point are actually making 90 degree. So whenever or wherever it is making 90 degree, that particular point I will be considering, and that will be helpful in rotation. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? Perfect. Factors affecting turning of a body. You might have seen this. Wrench. What we call it as wrench. Not Rancho from Three Idiots. It's a wrench. Wrench. Fine. So wrench. So in case if you are going to apply force in the upward direction, this nut is going to rotate like this because you are applying force. So this is going to open it. This is going to open itself. With the help of this wrench, what exactly we have noticed? What exactly we have noticed? I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Consider this as a pivot point. You are applying force over here. So this is the total distance R. This is the total distance R, and this is making 90°. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. So if anybody applying some other force from the center, I will be trying to find the, that R distance which is making 90°. This is going to open nut very easily. This is going to open this nut very easily. When this distance is going to increase, that means if R increases, tau increases. R increases, tau increases, right? Distance increases, tau increases. This is what I was looking for, because I want to make this nut rotate, and that's what I'm doing. So this distance has to be as large as possible, but not that much that we could not carry. Fine, fine, fine. See, the last example that I have taken where, I had applied another force, that is for the unsymmetrical body. So whenever we will get that kind of example, I'll consider that. For now, the only concept that you have to remember, that the distance from the pivoted center and the applied force, they should be perpendicular to each other. Can you see this? The distance from the pivoted point and the force applied, this has to be 90°. I hope this is what you can see. Perfect. Over here, this is generally used by mechanics. Mechanic use them. This kind of wrench to holding different nuts, or to open it. So the different size and shape will be appearing over here to open the different categories of nut. Right? You can open it. This is one of the examples. So what exactly you are doing? You are applying force in perpendicular direction. Look at this perpendicular direction, and this is the perpendicular distance. That is the perpendicular distance. Wrench part, I do not have anything to open over here, unfortunately. You do one thing. You can try at your home. At least something you should also do, na? If everything will be done by your sir, what you will be doing? Right? So that is one of the example. Correct? Clear? Everyone? Okay. You must have also seen door. There are hinges applied at the corner, and you are applying force to open it. This is the another example. This is one of the another example where you want to open the door. We will discuss that about also. Components of vector. So that is also required, because when the previous part based on this topic, are you talking about this one? Okay. To understand this, I will be giving you insight. First of all, we need to learn about the components of vector. What is that? We need to understand a basic trigonometry over here. First of all, you are having, this right angle triangle. This is angle theta. This is 90°. Consider this as P, Q, R. Fine. Got it. We know in trigonometry, you all know. No, I'm coming to that. You will have to wait for some time. I'm just looking at the comments and your doubts also. I will be first covering this, and after that your doubts will be solved. Right? More distance between pivoted decreases the amount of force required to turn the bolt. Pranav, right? This is what I was saying. Clear? So over here, the angle at this point given, the side on this, that will be perpendicular. This will be base. This will be hypotenuse, and according to trigonometry, sin theta is equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equals to base by hypotenuse. I hope this much at least you know. I hope this much at least you know. Vector. Very good. Okay. Okay. Components of vector. Vector is something which is having a magnitude or direction. Any quantity which is having magnitude and direction. Force is equals to mass into acceleration. Force is a vector quantity. Acceleration is a vector quantity. It is having magnitude as well as based on direction. If you are applying force in that particular direction, so the applied changes you would be able to see in this direction only. As simple as that. So perpendicular by hypotenuse, base by hypotenuse. So consider perpendicular given as PQ, hypotenuse given as PR, base over here is QR, hypotenuse is PR. What if I need to calculate the value of PQ? PQ. Like for example, if perpendicular distance is not given in the question, you were required that perpendicular distance, na? You were required that perpendicular distance, na? Remember? Where is that example? Here it is. You were required this perpendicular distance, na? What if 90 degree is not given? If it is inclined at some angle? In that case, so we will be coming to that. So PQ, PQ, PQ perpendicular will be equals to how much? PR sine theta. Over here, QR, in case if base is not given, that is equals to PR cos theta. PR cos theta. Force is a vector quantity. So by using this, we are going to take help. So let's take an example. I think that will be giving you more insight about that. That will be giving you more insight. Over here, I'm taking an example and I'm saying that this is the distance. This is the distance R. This is the distance R. This is the distance R. For the first class, you can write down it later. You can write it down later for the first class. Fine. So this is the distance where from O to the force. But force is applied in this direction at this angle theta. Sir, but you were saying the force is required that should be perpendicular. The force required, that is what was the requirement? We were required a perpendicular force. Yes or no? Meow. Class. Are you in class? Are you in class? Just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. So this is the distance and this is the force applied at some angle theta, but this is not at 90 degree right now. This is not at 90 degree right now. Okay. Good. This is not at 90 degree, but we are required force which has to be 90 degree, which has to be 90 degree. So what I have to do, I have to apply this. What I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do, we will be taking components of force. If I'm going to divide force or I'm going to split forces in two different directions, so this direction will be considered as horizontal direction. This direction will be considered as horizontal direction. This direction will be considered as vertical direction or perpendicular direction. This is making 90 degree. This is making 90 degree. And let me give you a trick. Let me give you a trick of this. Force and distance, wherever it is making angle theta, this will be its horizontal component. This will be its horizontal component. Or you have to write in the form of cos theta. You have to write in the form of cos theta. So this will be written as f cos theta. Sir, why not f sin theta? So look at this. There is a base, there is a hypotenuse, but we do not have perpendicular. So when base and hypotenuse given, which one will be coming out? Cos theta. So force into cos theta will be coming out. Got it? Got it? coming again. I'm just repeating this concept again. If the force is at some angle theta with the distance, the components of vector can be done. Have you ever traveled somewhere? Let's. I'm coming to that, Pranav. Wait. Have you ever traveled anywhere? You must be carrying a travel bag, right? That trolley bag. So what you generally do, you just pull out the handle and you move it. Right? It is moving in this particular shape. It is moving in this particular shape on the floor. Yes or no? Yes or no? So exactly, you are applying force in this direction. You are applying force in this direction. You are having it. You just have it. You are holding this trolley bag. You are holding this trolley bag. You are holding, right? Don't you feel you are applying force at some angle? At some angle theta? Yes. And what is happening? Because you are applying force, because of this force, the object is moving. The object is moving in the forward direction. In the forward direction. But listen to this. If you are going to apply force, instant force with great value like this is also going to jump. This is also going to jump in air. If you are going to apply force, instant force with great force value, so this will be coming horizontal, this will be going horizontal, as well as it will be jumping in the air. Yes or no? That means when a force is moving, or when the force is divided in such manner, there are always two components. One is horizontal, other is vertical. One is horizontal, other is vertical. The horizontal, from where it is making angle theta, and the component will be written in the form of f cos theta. The other will be written in the form of f sin theta. Only you have to remember this point. My cloud point. This is what you have to remember. What? Horizontal component. Whatever, in case if you are taking force, it has to be cos theta. For vertical component, it will be f sin theta. And it is not necessary that there will be always a force. It can be tension. You stretch a wire, tension. It can be like that. Because of inertia of no. Over here we are not going to apply this. Because gravity is also working. But we need to understand about the concept of force. We need to understand, when we are applying force, there are two components which are actually working when you are moving. Because of the gravity, the bag was not actually moving up. That was the reason. But if the greater force is applied, it will instantly move up. So what we understood, when there is a force applied at some angle, horizontal component will be f cos theta, vertical component will be f sin theta, and what we are required, vertical component, so r into f sin theta. Balle balle it is. Right? This is done. And this is why we came up with this part, components of vector. This is why we got to know. Correct? Wonderful. What else? Clockwise and anti-clockwise movements. Okay. This is another very interesting and easy. Okay. So you are having two different circular disc, you can say. I would be taking hardly 10 to 15 minutes more. That's it. In 10 to 15 minutes, I'll end the class, right? So I'm having a circular disc. I am having. Fine. I'm going to apply force. This is the pivot point. I'm going to apply pivot force. I'm going to apply force over here. perpendicular force, you can say. So I'm going to apply force. I'm going to apply force. And clear, clear, clear. So this disc will be moving in this particular direction because I'm applying force over here. So it will be rotating anti-clockwise. In what manner this is going to rotate? Anti-clockwise. Whereas I'm applying force over here. So this is going to move. This is going to move clockwise. Yes or no? Clockwise. 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 In that case, if you need to find what will be the direction of torque, what will be the direction of torque? So it says if the effect on the body is turn it anti-clockwise, the moment of force is called the anti-clockwise moment and is taken as what you have to do. What you have to do? What you have to do? You have to apply right hand rule. Right hand thumb rule, where we will be curling fingers in the direction of the rotation and the thumb will be pointing towards the direction of moment of force. So that is coming out. This is coming out. So this direction will be considered as positive. So I will be writing here, it will be taken as positive. Whereas if I am going to rotate this in the clockwise manner, the direction is going inside, this will be considered the clockwise movement. It is taken as negative. Very simple topic. Very simple, easy to understand. So what we got to know, if force is applied and the disc is moving in the anti-clockwise direction, the moment of force will be taken as positive, and for clockwise it will be taken as negative. Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. We have taken these examples. Couple. Couple is something, you know, couple. Couple. Do you know about couple? Sir, you are talking our private, things. Coming to that. I'm just trying to get, just trying to emerging out your feelings so that I got to know how many of you are already, in a form of couple. I will be doing poll after that. After that. Couple. Do you have someone? Do you have someone? School students you are. I don't think you would be in couple, right? So you can see your parents. They are in couple. They are in couple. Right? Right? So what we see, when you open the tap, you apply force. You apply force in this what direction? Sir, one force in this direction, another force in the opposite direction. This is what couples do. They do not agree. They fight with each other. They are moving in their own different direction. Right? Right. Aryan is so sad. Sir, I do not have anyone. Arab, you have to study right now. Once she will come na, so life will be hell. Study right now. So when you open the tap, you have to apply forces in the opposite direction but of same magnitude. This is what you are also doing when you open the cap of the can. When you open the key, when you open the lock through the key, when you steer the wheel, so you are applying the opposite force but of equal magnitude. According to the definition, it says two equal and opposite parallel forces not acting along the same line. Equal and opposite forces. Equal and opposite forces. Sir, what does that mean? Equal force, opposite force. 10 Newton. The other will be also applying 10 Newton. But directions will be opposite to each other. Yes. Yes. I have. Yes, couple. Yes, I'm already in couple. Yes. Very fast marriage. Already married, very fast. Already in couple. You will have to wait. You will have to wait. You are going way personal. I'm not going to, tell you more about that. No question asked from this guy regarding the topic. Directly ask, sir, are you in couple? Pranav is asking for kids. Look at the topic. The couple is always needed to produce a rotation. Okay. Rotation. So it provides rotation. Okay. Fine. It's a poll time. Poll time, poll time, poll time. You have to answer. You have to answer. This is the last segment of this lecture. This is the last segment of this lecture. It says moment of force is given by. Moment of force is given by. Poll, 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 poll. 30 seconds start. 30 seconds start. Yes. Yes. This is your time. Nice line, Nidhi. Good work. Good, good, good. Force into parallel distance between axis of rotation, force into perpendicular distance, torque into perpendicular distance. None of these. Look at the result B, 75%. Wonderful. But 25%. Why you could not give that right answer? The point is why you were not able to do that. Did you get confused with torque? It was force and perpendicular distance. This is what we studied. This is what we did. Right? Right? Still it is a good answer. Still good is a good answer. Pranav, very good. Mehtaji, very good. Elizabeth, very good. Trilok, Mukta, Vaibhav, wonderful. Wonderful. Good to see that. Next question over here. Next question over here, starting the poll. Fine. It question says a door lock is opened by turning the lever of length 0.2 meter. If the moment of force produced is 1 Newton meter, so torque is given, then the minimum force required is. You can write your answer. Those who are taking class through YouTube. So you have to write your answers on the comment box. You need more time? Do you need more time? So torque, that is equals to force into distance. So torque given as 1, distance given as 0.2. This is force. So force is equals to 1 by 0.2. 5 Newton. Answer is A. Let me check how many of you did that. 0. Why? Why? Why did you get this wrong? How can you get this answer wrong? Answer C or D. Okay, you were directly multiplying it. Okay. Okay. I was expecting this. Somewhere I was expecting this. Read the question carefully. Now this is one such thing that you need to. This is one such thing you need to remember. You have to read the question carefully. Fine. Next question. The moment of couple has a tendency to rotate a body in anti-clockwise direction. Then the moment of couple is taken as. This should be as fast as possible. This should be as fast as possible. Yes. Anti-clockwise. 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 Answer coming, raining in the chat box. Answer is A. Answer is A. 100%. Very good. Very, very, very good. Clockwise movements are considered to be. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Start. Okay, okay. Yes. Very good, very good. On the app, you would be able to see poll. On app only you would be able to see poll. Okay, answer to this. Answer this question. Answer this question. Yes. Fast. A. Very good. Clockwise movements are considered to be. अरे भैया. Answer is 60. I think someone did something wrong. Someone did something wrong. which was not expected. Answer is B. Yes, you guys are right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So the next question is, a body is pivoted at a point. A force of 10 Newton is applied at a distance of 30 centimeter from the pivot. Calculate the moment of force about the point. No pole. No pole. We have to solve this. So the right method of solving, we have to write given. We are provided with force 10 Newton. The distance given, that is 30 centimeter. I need to convert it into meter. I need to convert this into meter. So that is coming out as 0.3 meters. Now I have to calculate moment of force. So that is equals to R times F. So 0.3 times 10. So the value of torque is coming out as 3 Newton meter. Are you getting the same value? Are you guys getting the same value? Yes or no? Not 30. Newbie gaming. Not 30. 3. 3. 3. If you are getting 3 Newton meter, it's absolutely right. 3 Newton meter, that is absolutely right. Perfect. 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 I think this is the last question. No, 2, 3 questions are there. Let's do one thing. Do you want to solve this as a homework? And what you have to do after completion of the class, do all 3-4 questions as a homework and drop your answers in the chat box. I will check those answers and I will revert back. What do you say? What do you say? Just tell me. I will be giving you homework. Your responsibility after half an hour, let's take your time. Let's take, some break, small break. And after that, you have to solve and you have to write down in the comment box your answers. Question 1, 2, and just in a one comment, you have to write the complete answers. Right? Right? Done. So that's your homework. This is your homework. Question number 1. Question number 2, I think I should move a bit so that you can see the moment of force 5 Newton about a point P is 2 Newton meter. Calculate the distance of the point of application of the force from the point. Homework question number 2. Next, a mechanic can open a nut by applying a force of 150 Newton while using a lever, handle of length 40 centimeter. How long handle is required if he wants to open it by applying a force of 50 Newton? This is homework question number 3. The class is going to get over, dear. Yes, yes, and here it is. Here it is. So the more post, all the information about classes, about any other, the knowledge which you are required about us. This is our PW Foundation English channel. This is the QR code where you can directly or where you can get directly on the community page where you will be getting all the updates. And this is the channel, PW Foundation English channel. Right now you are taking classes over here. You are taking classes on PW English medium. On this channel you will be also getting more informations. Right? Right? The people who are already enrolled for this victory batch, they will be getting DPPs on their app. So for the next class, you have to be the part of this batch, right? You tell me, like honestly, now you tell me, coming to this, look at point number 3. Did I completely moved, did I made my promise? Did I fulfill it? Did I fulfill it? What do you say? Do you feel you like the class? Do you feel you like the class? You liked it? Because I had a wonderful time today. I had a wonderful time today. To be very honest, I love this class. The way you were participating, in the classes, in this particular class, I loved it. The energy in the class, let me just check the leadership board for now. So big round of applause for Pranav, for Elizabeth, for Mukta, for Mehtaji, for Vishwanath, for Anith, for everyone, you just ranked up. Okay, wonderful. Newly joined. So I have got these. There are so many, and very good, very good. I loved it. Love you all. Pranav, that was a very cheesy line, but love to see that. Love to see that. Love you, my bacha. Fine. So I'll take a break now. I'll end up this class, and thank you so much for being there with me for almost 1.5 hour. For almost 1.5 hour, and I loved it. On the application, it generally appears how to poll. You would be able to see that through the application. You can check, right? In case if you are having any difficulty, there would be a contact option where you can directly connect with the people who are more tech savvy. They will be helping you out. Love you all. Thank you once again. I'm signing off for today. Thank you. Jai Hind. Bye bye. Good night. Love you once again. Thanks.